Okay, I'm making this video because people don't seem to understand what the word partnership means, especially corporations that want to assign people to partnership position. I'm making this video in honor of my friend TTHN, who recently got screwed by RPM. And upon investigating, because things can't just be simple, I never officially transitioned from AdSense to RPM. Apparently there's this little process I have to do to confirm it. Think of it almost like a divorce and then remarrying. That's the best way I can put it. Because, you know, to transition from one partnership to another. Now, before I go into that, let me first detail what a partnership is. I am reading an economic website right now. I will link to it below. A business or organization in which two or more individuals manage and operate the business together. Both owners are equally and personally liable for debts from the business. Sounds a lot like to me that when you're a partner, you own the company. So that excuse that Mark Anthony and Candy Cow like to give, that they can ban you because it's their property, no longer applies to you if you're a partner. Under their own argument of capitalism, you are now the capitalist, even if you're not getting treated like it. But technically, legally, you are. So that's a crime. That's fraud. You know, they're treating you like you're not a partner when you are. And you have an agreement saying that you are. So, what the dealio? And on top of that, you know, you have all this red tape and bureaucracy to scare people into not realizing their own positions of power. Like how they say, oh, you can't make threatening YouTube videos, Jim Profit. You can't say people should commit violence against YouTube. Why? I'm a partner. It's my company. If I want to tell you to go wreck my company, go explode buildings of my company, I am allowed to do so. That is my property. So if I want to break my property, who's going to stop me? Are you telling me I don't have a right to break my own property under the contents of capitalism? So see, we seem to have kind of a problem here. Because whether you look at it from a socialist perspective or a capitalist perspective, a liberal perspective or a conservative perspective, there is no right to do what they're doing. But they're doing it anyway. And people are making excuses for them. And whether they call themselves libertarians, constitutionalists, even some of them call themselves socialists and communists. They all got some spur up their ass and something to say to defend the moderators. But legally and rationally, there is no defense for the moderators. And that's why I say the things that I say. Because clearly they're not listening to reason. They're not listening to the law. And another aspect of the law is when you're backed into a corner like that, you have the legal right to defend yourself. You have the legal right to commit violence against your attacker. So, what is your argument now? Now, the point is, will anybody act on this legal defense to commit violence? I don't know that for certain. I would applaud them if they did, but I doubt it. But the point is, legally, we own YouTube. If you have an AdSense account, you own YouTube. If you are partnered with one of the companies that happen to do business with YouTube, you own part of that company, and therefore they can't ban you from shit. Not until you decide to leave the company, until your contract runs out, or something similar. So, you know, you can't ban a corporate executive. How fucking hard is that for you idiots to understand? You can't fire somebody that fucking owns the company. But that's what's going on here. So, clearly you need to get more aggressive. Because they don't have a problem doing it. And they know that you're never going to do anything back. They know you're too scared to. They know you're too stupid to. They think you're just going to live in this little bubble of ignorance and fear, cooperating with whatever abuse they want to inflict upon you, and then profiting off of that abuse. They continue to make money from the ads, they continue to make money from the trusts of other companies, but meanwhile, you take the blame for it, you suffer for it, you get treated like Meg from Family Guy. Enough's enough. That's really all I have to say.